What is going on, YouTube family? Figured I would check in. Time to do a stream I haven't been on for a couple of weeks now. So let's go ahead and celebrate. Now, technically, I'm not actually at 3,000 yet. I'm at 2,999. Michael J, what's going on, fam? But yeah, we're not there. I still have technically 1 subscriber left to go, but here we are, 3,000 subscribers. Been a little less than 1,000 a year because I've been taking my content creating seriously for like the past 4 years. So if we're just barely getting to 3,000 right now, that means that I've been growing pretty fucking slow. But you know what? I'm thankful for everyone that has helped support what I'm doing. Thank you guys for coming through and showing love. You know, I wish the goal of the channel at one point was to be able to try and do something where maybe I could make this more than just a hobby. But after 4 years of creating content and taking it pretty seriously and giving it the best that I can, I gotta say, that opportunity never presented itself to me. So as much as I enjoy being a content creator, I'm just probably not gonna be doing it as hard as I have been the last couple of years as far as the YouTube channel is concerned. We got Keith and Chief, we got my brother Rich, we got my grandma in here. What's going on, Mom? Love you guys. Hope everyone is having a good weekend. Happy Easter, everybody. But yeah, let's go ahead and throw my tenants out there before we start hurting people's feelings and getting all honest and shit. So I'm not here to be politically correct. I'm not here to be everybody's friend. I'm not going to say things that everyone agrees with, and I ain't no fucking cartoon character. So originally I was going to start this at 8 o'clock, but so I have talked about it before on lives and stuff. I mean, we discuss a little bit everything here on the YouTube channel. It's not just relegated to glass. Sometimes we'll have a paranormal night and we'll talk about supernatural stuff. Sometimes we'll have a conspiracy theory night and we'll talk about, you know, how I think that the government's kind of pulling one over our eyes. But it kind of scares me how people look at certain things and where we're kind of going with our state of mind. I tuned in just a couple of minutes before I got live with you guys. I tuned in to a very popular glassblowers page. His name is Super Homie Sanchez. He's a fella that's made me a couple of bubble caps. His art is okay, but I will say that he's kind of the person that you need to make sure that you keep on him and ask him, like, hey, are you sure that you have the details for my order? Like, are you sure you know what I'm asking for? And it's good to catch him on his live streams if he's going to make your stuff, because then you can actually kind of correct him if he goes off the rails, because he likes to talk about how fast he can make bubble caps, which is great. But then when he tries to show that off, sometimes he'll miss details of a cap or just forget about shit altogether. Ramon says, either way, I like your content. Let's take a dab. I appreciate that, fam. And so I'm not going to stop, you know, completely. But like on the banner for my page, it says new content weekly. I may not be doing that anymore, just because, like, I noticed I took 4 weeks off and my subscribership has only continued to grow. It hasn't dropped off. It hasn't stopped growing. It just continues to grow. So I think whether or not really I post content, I have enough content on here already that gives substantial information that seriously people are just going to keep tuning in. Like, I want to say, one of my most watched videos is like how to pick a dab rig. That's got like 40,000, 50,000 views, something like that. I thought it only had like 10. So I undershoot myself a lot. But anyway, getting back to the point. I went into the live stream with Super Homie Sanchez, and he's up with 3 other people talking about the COVID vaccine. And I believe that what brought it up was there was a gentleman that was on the stream with him that was saying, you know what? I'm not going to take the vaccine. I don't really trust that shit. And Super Homie, I get that he was probably trying to make a joke, but the way that he justified it, he was like, oh, dude, I'm going to take it. And you know why? Because I've been on heroin and I've injected all kinds of crazy shit into my system. So, you know, this is just like sugar water. And it makes me sad that people are willing to say something like that on a public forum. Like, this is a guy who runs a business that people that probably have substance abuse issues or have come out of them probably look up to him if he's talked about that before. And there he is saying, well, you know what? I don't care if the government's making poison. I'll go ahead and take that because I've injected poison into myself. That is the most retarded fucking logic that you could use for anything. It's like, you know what? That's not going to bother me because I'm a piece of shit junkie and I could fucking put acid in my veins and it'd be all right. So I really hope that when you guys are watching content creators that you take everything that they say with a huge grain of salt, and that includes me. If I say anything on here that has to do with politics or religion or whatever the fuck, if I say anything on here that has to do with the world outside of my office that involves you guys, and that's most of the shit that I say, look into it, fucking verify it and research it. But don't take what we say at face value. Don't think that what we're saying is gospel and you just need to roll with that. No, it doesn't matter if you're in front of a camera or behind a keyboard. We're all human beings. Everything that we say is fallible. So make sure that you research what people are talking about. Michael J. So, and that's the thing, is it's not like it impacts me in any way, but just watching other people do that, it's like, Jesus. 420 says vaccine is a response to the Wuhan level 4 lab. So 420, I'm not going to get into a debate about what the vaccine is for or whether it's not any good. What I will say, and this is something that you all can look up, is that one of the proposed vaccines, and this is one of the things that really worried me about the vaccine in general, is that for one, Bill Gates, whose parents, if you look into it, are very, very strong supporters of Planned Parenthood and eugenics, which is all about population control. Planned Parenthood is not a good thing, and if you think it is, then you're very, very mistaken and confused. So Bill Gates, whose family is very, very into population control, for some reason decided to go from technology to big pharma. And he thought, well, you know what? I should get in on this vaccine. And he has been quoted as talking about many times in interviews that this vaccine is going to work through RNA. If you guys don't know what RNA is, it's a strand of DNA that rewrites genetic codes and the shit that it runs into. So basically, what he was working on was a thing that you inject into yourself that rewrites your genetic code. Now, I don't care if that's to get rid of a disease or not. I've never heard of them proposing a vaccine that does that. So I don't see why this thing is so dangerous that now we need a vaccine like that. And not only that, I will say this right now. If this pandemic is so bad or this virus is so bad, then I should be dead. I should be dead because I haven't worn a fucking mask since this thing started. I go to the store, I go wherever the fuck that I need to go, and if anybody that's here has been around me in person and actually knows me in person, then you will know and you'll be able to fucking confirm it, that it's exactly how I am. There's people who have been to the store with me and they're like, yo, where's your mask? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I should be dead if this is as bad as we're being told that it is, because I don't fucking play along. And I'm still here. So please, everybody, for the love of God, get your head out of your fucking ass and start asking some questions. Please, please. Like, wake the fuck up, please. I would appreciate it. Just gonna take a shot. We just need to start off with a shot. shot time. 420 says, I only wear the mask if they won't let me in. And 420, I get it, because we're getting to a point in society where now you're going to have to fucking do stupid shit like that if you want to do normal things. I understand that. And for the most part, that's why I'm very blessed that the places that I go to are all places that I've been going to for years. And so all of the employees, they're not going to trip on me because I've always been courteous. I don't try and make anybody's life harder. I don't go into the stores and I'm like, you motherfuckers are part of the problem. I just do my shopping. I get my stuff. I'm very courteous to the people as I leave, you know. I act as if nothing is wrong because nothing is wrong. They're fucking lying to you guys. So stop acting like they're not and get fucking angry. Like seriously, you don't even need common sense. You just have to be old enough to understand that the world was completely different like 2 or 3 years ago. So as long as you're not a fucking newborn, you should understand that there is something wrong right now. There's something very wrong with what is happening in our society. It's not good, guys, and I don't think it's going to get any better. So the last thing that we need to do is fucking lay down. Seriously, stop laying down. There's more of us than there are of them. And if we all stood up and said, hey, you know what those rules are? Fuck your rules. They don't have enough prison cells for all of us. They don't have enough police for all of us. But these last couple of years, you know what they've been doing? It's been a systematic dumbing down of society. Not only have they taken away our freedoms to go places, they've taken away our ability to do business. They've instilled fear on us on a fucking way unnecessary level. And they're just seeing. They're seeing how much they can throw at us that we will conform to. It's literally a social psychological experiment right now. And we're the fucking guinea pigs. So I'm just asking you, stop playing along. Please, stop playing along. Because that's the only way that we're going to get out of this. Either we stop playing along or it's going to get worse. And we're seeing that because it hasn't gotten any better. We played along and we did the social distancing and we wore the masks and we still got fucking stickers on the ground when you go to a store. Stand here. I've seen signs in restaurants saying that you shouldn't even have prolonged eye contact with people. This shit is fucking retarded. All right. This is not a rant about COVID. This is a celebration of 3,000 subscribers. But I had to start out there because, holy shit, I hear people saying some stupid fucking stuff. And at some point, I have to address it. It doesn't really matter who it is. You have to address stupid shit. So, I would just say, guys, on top of verifying and questioning everything that I say, please stop fucking playing along with the narrative. On the real, like, yes, government is part of the problem. We are also part of the problem because we're playing along. Do you guys really want to get to the point where if you drive at night past a certain point, there's going to be cops that pull you over and ask to see your papers? Are you vaccinated? Because if not, you shouldn't be out this late. That might sound stupid to you, but you know what? Shit like that is already kind of happening. A lot of places you can't go to work unless you're vaccinated. We are slowly creeping up to that because they're noticing that nobody's really fighting back. We're all too fat and stupid and fucking lazy. 420, there was a famous RHCP song, Throw Away Your Television. Richard says they have enough bullets, though. They really don't, fam. And if they did that, then they'd show their true colors and we'd know to get the fuck out of here. But that's the thing is, I know that there's enough Americans with guns that as long as you know the right person, you're going to be safe for a little while when shit goes down. Richard, no problem. Get the fuck out of here. Because I don't need your support. But thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Have fun playing along and being a sheep. Definitely don't need those kind of folks here. Used to like your content, but yikes. Okay, you're still here. Seriously, you already unsubbed. Please, get the fuck out. Nobody needs you here. Michael J says, and it's crazy because shit is in movies, talking about movies 10 years ago. Lisa E.M., there was a famous movie that showed exactly what happened to Elisa E.M. at the Cecil Hotel. Please check it out. Elisa Lamb. I'm sorry, Elisa Lamb. UFO Factor Fiction. What's going on, fam? Okay. And so, to address Richard Gammons, I have no problem if you disagree with what I have to say, or if you don't like my commentary on shit. Please, I'll be the first to tell you, unsub, get the fuck out of here. I do not need the support. And at the same time, I'm not looking for an echo chamber, but if I primarily supply information as far as the 42710 content goes, and you see this one thing that I disagree with you about, and you're like, ooh, I gotta unsub. Those are exactly the small-minded kind of fucking retards that I do not want around here. Because if you can take those two completely separate things and be like, I can't watch this guy's good information about bongs because I disagree with what he has to say about COVID. Yeah, seriously, get the fuck out of here and have fun getting that vaccine. 420, there are enough military to take over. However, the military sees what's up to the oath to protect the Constitution. And so 420, that was kind of what I wanted to get at, was the military and the police force. Even though I see them as basically a super organized gang all in themselves, at the same time, there are a lot of people in both of those things, in both law enforcement and in the military, that got into those fields of service so that they could help their fellow man. And as much as there are that top group of pieces of shit that have a completely different agenda, I think that there are enough regular fucking Joes that actually would help us out, that it would make a difference. And if we really got there and we really took that shit serious, then I think that we would be able to fight. We would be able to put up a fight. And Ramon, I agree. That's what we're going to do for the rest of the night. So I'm chilling, because whether he likes or dislikes the video, that's still interaction, and it actually counts positively on my analytics. So I really don't give a shit when people leave comments, whether they're good or bad, when people leave a thumbs down or a thumbs up, that's all interaction, and that shows up positively on my analytics. So it doesn't really faze me. And then on top of that, I got the first dislike. So everyone else who wants to click dislike can suck my dick, because I got the most important one, the first one. So the dick, the balls, the taint, just fucking licked all of that. Michael J. So, and that's the thing. Even with that guy unsubbing, we still weren't technically at 3,000. We were at 2,999. So now we're at 2,998. But seeing as how my profile wanted to say 3K, I was like, fuck it, let's just do the live. So we're going to hang out. We're going to have a good time. And we are going to chill with you guys. I really appreciate you supporting what I do. You guys humble the fuck out of me. And, you know, I'm not going to be here forever, but I will be making content as long as I can. And I promise that even when I'm not here anymore, there's going to be a lot of stuff for you guys to watch. Some of it's going to be for entertainment, but a lot of it's going to be for education. And I just hope that what I've given you guys so far has been good, and that you guys have enjoyed it. Brother Bingus, what's going on, Brother Bingus? Much love to you, sir. I was just about to take my first shot of the night. We are celebrating getting up to 3K subscribers. It's taken me a while. It's taken about 4 years, so less than 1,000 a year. And if we were to get into my history, I would like to say that it's probably because there are very prominent members in the community that I would imagine go out of their way to badmouth me and Max and the Dab Pack. I know there are. How actively they do that nowadays, I'm not sure, but I know that there are people that do that. And if you guys have watched my content with any regularity, if you've been around for more than a year or two, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, and you know that I've made content with quite a few people in the community. Brother Bingus is actually in a very special position. He has seen almost all of the people that I've worked with. He knows my history very well. I am very proud of the fact that I actually helped him kind of get comfortable with streaming, and now he does his own thing, and he's on his own channel, and he has no problem putting his beautiful bald self on camera. And you know what? I really appreciate that, because I know that he has a very steady community of people that like to watch him go live, and it makes me happy that he ended up building his own community, and I was able to help him do that. So, Brother Bingus, love you, sir. Hope that you have a great night. We are going to take a shot for everybody hanging out with us right now. 10 homies in the chat. What's going on, 10 homies? Let's drink some fucking whiskey. Take a shot and just celebrate, you know? It's a good day. Life is good. God is good. It's Easter Sunday. Ramon says, I just got my girl to subscribe. Thank you, fam. And so even if she's not a smoker, you know, there's nights where we do paranormal night. There's nights where we do conspiracy theory night. So I try to offer something, a little bit of something to a lot of different folks. Hey, how you doing, miss? RM loves DM. What's going on? But yes, you guys are fucking awesome. And, you know, 420 says, shout out to Eagle. That's what's up. Eagle Gardens, absolutely. Eagle and Smiley and TOA. I don't know who TOA and Smiley are, or TAO. All right, I don't know who those people are, but yes. Also, much love to Brother Eagle. He has a show every night called Fucking Talking Shit with Eagle, and I was on that. And after that, he has the Wormhole, which is basically, it's almost like a version of the Insomniac Sesh. Every single night, Brother Eagle gets on, and he has a different guest. And then after that stream, he has another stream called the Wormhole, where he just hangs out. And if people that have been on the stream before have been interviewed, they can hop on the Wormhole and just hang out. So it's a really neat stream. It's something that happens every day. And if you guys are looking for somewhere to go to hang out and have a good time, I would definitely recommend it. Now, what I will say is that for the most part, oh, it's Danny. What's going on, Danny? Much love to you and Brother Rich. Zen says the Great American One and Smiley's Garden. Gotcha, fam. Well, much love to those folks. Again, I do not know who they are, but I'm sure that they're dope. And if Brother Eagle's had them on the show, I'm sure they're nice folks. But yes, Fucking Talking Shit with Eagle, you can find that on Eagle Gardens, and that is happening every night. I actually want to say in probably about like a half hour, he's going to get started with tonight's stream. If he's going to do one on Sunday, I'm not sure if he's going to observe the holiday or take the day off, but you will basically have options. You know, if you don't want to hang out here with me, you can go hang out over there with him, and I'm sure that he will be doing a dope-ass interview and having some fun. I had a lot of fun when I was on camera with him, because I thought it was cool to get him to open up as a host a little bit, because I know as a host you work really hard on keeping the conversation interesting, trying to get stuff out of your guests so that they feel comfortable and they stay talking and there aren't any awkward silences. So it definitely becomes kind of like a job, and when you host for a long time, you get into this groove, and I feel there's almost a part of the live stream that you don't get to enjoy because you're so busy keeping track and making sure that it's staying on track. So I thought it was really awesome when he interviewed me that we were able to turn it more into like a hangout. I started asking him questions, and yeah, it was awesome. I had a good time. I feel like he had a good time. And it was cool because the other day I actually came into the chat Brother Bingus was on camera with Brother Eagle, and they both started mentioning me. I actually posted that up on my Instagram feed. It was very humbling because they were both saying very nice things about me, and I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I don't think very highly of myself, so to know that other people think very highly of me, that shit blows my mind. But anyway, I've had this shot poured for like the last 5-10 minutes, so we are going to drink this shot, and then we are going to get into the dabs. Oh, we got some dabs, y'all. I have some straw nana sitting right here in front of me, so we're gonna dab on that, and then after that we're gonna go savory, and we're gonna get into some GMO live rosin. What I will say about the work that I've been doing the last couple of weeks is that I've been able to build some bridges and make some really good contacts with folks. So as far as rosin goes, the deal that I would get is some pretty high quality rosin, 2 grams for $80 a gram. That was like a deal that I used to get from a guy that I was buying off of. And then I built some bridges with some other folks who treat me a lot better, and I got given like a jar of 2 or 3 grams of GMO rosin for free with my last order, and it tastes just as good, if not better, than the stuff that I paid for. So what I will say is definitely keep your options open, guys, and always be willing to build bridges. Brother Silent Wolf, what's going on, Brother Silent Wolf? So we are celebrating 3,000 subscribers, and all right, I got to show it to you then, brother. So while I was at their house, I picked up what I paid for, and then they were like, "Oh, you like garlicky flavors, huh?" And I was like, "Yes, miss, I do." And they're like, "Hold on, I'm gonna get you this kitchen sink live rosin that I have, because I didn't really like it, and if you like it, I'll just give it to you." So I got this full fucking jar of rosin right here. Whew. And then before I left, that lady's sister, who was sitting on the other side of me, was like, "Oh, you know what? I just remembered. I have some that I don't like either. Let me go get that jar. I'll be right back." So here is, and we'll just see if we can. Focus. There we go. So I ended up taking about 4 to 6. We'll say 4 to 6 to be conservative, because I want to start at 5. But I want to say 5 to 6 grams of GMO rosin. I ended up taking home for free. And that shit blows my mind. So I'm just going to say, always keep your options open. Be kind to people. Be as courteous as you possibly can. The man says, "What does Cinecil mean, the cynic part?" I have no idea what Cinecil means, fam. I've never seen that word before. So I don't know if you mistyped that or if there is a word, Cinecil. But as far as cynic, well, cynic is a person that believes that everyone is working from a kind of selfish point of view. So basically, it's like an easy way of saying a cynic is a person that believes everyone is working an angle. They don't trust people. That's what a cynic is. The man says I mistyped it. Okay, so that's what cynic means, fam. And if you and you can Google it, it's just to verify what I'm saying. But a cynic is someone that doesn't trust people. They're someone that thinks that everyone around them is working from selfish angles.
I am the bridge that links earth to the heavens. You can stay here and watch what happens to
oh, no problem, fam. Bingus says cynical. Okay, that's probably what he meant to say. Good catch, Brother Bingus. But yeah, fam, that's what it means. Originally, I took the name Dead Cynic when I got on here because Miss Phaedra, what's going on, Miss Phaedra? Much love to you and Miss Blissfully Baked. Much love to Miss Becca and Cleo. So when I started posting content on here, because my YouTube channel came before my Instagram feed, I named myself Dead Cynic because I already saw, like, before I was a content creator, I was a content consumer, and it was easy to see that nobody really gave a fuck about their audience. There were people that were creating content and doing reviews and stuff, but the only reason why they were doing that is either one, they were sponsored by that company, or two, they had been paid a good amount of money to review that product, even if they weren't sponsored. So it was just one of those things where I looked around and I was like, man, none of y'all motherfuckers are honest at all. And I just figured it would be a good name to take for what I wanted to do, which was give people an honest, respectable place to go for information regarding the 420-710 community. Silent Wolf wants to know how Deacon is doing. He's good, fam. He's right here. Having a good old day. We went to the park and he got to run around for a little bit on the trail. So there's a Miss Sarah, how you doing? So there's a little field next to the trail that we like to walk on that has a bunch of ground squirrels and shit. It's covered in little potholes that they made their homes in. So I always let them walk out to that field, and I'll just let them run around for a little while and chase the squirrels and dig holes and be a dog. And he loves it. So that's what we did today. He's a little tuckered out because it was kind of hot outside. Oh, Miss Sarah, I know. Believe me, I remember your name. And so I may switch back and forth between them, but that's how I am. So please don't think that it's because I forgot. I know exactly who you are. Love you. Hope that you guys are having a great night. But yeah, Silent Wolf. The new mat, fam. So guys, this is the new geisha girl. I am just waiting for the confirmation from Dab Mats. Once they... Basically, I just need the invoice. I've already sent them the request and the design and stuff like that. Or rather, they have the design because they made prototype for me. But I'm waiting for them to send me the invoice so that I can actually pay for it and get the bulk order. To Miss Phaedra and to Miss Sarah. So I would really appreciate if you would help me talk to Jack and get Silent Wolf off the ban list. Whether or not he decides to join into our live streams, that's up to him. But I would like to get him off of the ban list because since you guys are here, I have no problem telling you. He's a good friend of mine, and he's been one of the longest supporters of my content. And it really bums me out that he's not allowed to participate in the giveaways and the dip stuff because he's a glass collector. And I've reached out to Brother Jack before. I'm going to do it again. And again, if Silent Wolf doesn't want to tune in, he doesn't have to. That's totally up to him. But I would like to get him off the list so that we can allow him to join in what we do. Because I think that he deserves it. Joshua, what's going on, fam? Sarah, so I don't know exactly why he was kicked out. I just know that Silent Wolf, as much as I love you, I don't say this in a derogatory way. He doesn't always rub everybody the right way. You know, he's like me. He speaks his mind, and he's not going to really apologize unless he really is like super duper in the wrong. And so I imagine that probably a comment that he left or a joke that he put down, somebody thought that he was a troll, and so they ended up removing him. But I guarantee that it wasn't even like a big thing. Silent Wolf, no worries, fam. And so that's one thing that we understand about each other very well is we're both very angry. So it's never anything that I've held against you. You know, you're still my friend. But yes, all right, Miss Sarah, I appreciate that. And yeah, that's all I ask, you know. And again, if he doesn't want to join, he doesn't have to. But I just want to make sure that he is at least able to join and that he knows that he's welcome wherever I'm welcome, because he's my friend, and I think that that's only fair. I would do that for anybody else. I would do that for Brother Bingus. I would do that for you, Miss Sarah. So, you know, that's one thing about being part of my community is I know that you guys are faithful to me, so I'm faithful to you. And yeah. Oh, so he was spamming those emojis. Sarah, yes, his name is Silent Wolf on IG too. I got you, brother. And so that is my good friend that actually bought and reserved the very first dab mat. And what fucking tripped me out and humbled the fuck out of me is that I was just showing him like the sketches. I was showing him the work that we were doing to make the logo. And he was like, bruh, I'm sending you the money right now. Just when you get the bulk order, just remember, please. And he sent me way more than I needed for a dab mat. And what's funny about that is he forgot. I sent him another image of like how the prototype was coming. He was like, bruh, I'm going to send you money. And I had to remind him, like, don't do that because you already reserved the first one. But he's a great person. He's a good friend, and he's very loyal, and that's one of the reasons why I stick up for him and I vouch for him, because he's a good guy. Sarah says, okay, hell no, he stays on the ban list. I wanted number 1. He's quick about that shit, man. And that's, so it may be an unfair advantage. Sometimes I do, because he's my friend. I send him like stuff that I'm working on because I get excited about shit. And I'm like, dude, you got to see this. You got to see this. So if you're like in my inner circle, you kind of know, because I'll let you in on stuff that I don't show other people. And the only reason why is because there's still a lot of folks that even though they follow me, I don't trust them. You know, I love all you guys, but that doesn't mean I trust you. So I don't necessarily, especially if I'm working on something, I don't always want to share it because I have a fear that it's going to get taken and reproduced. I think that way. Miss Phaedra, Miss Sarah, Miss Phaedra, you guys are part of the Coin Holder Club, so you're already getting one for free. So you guys have some coming to you already, so no worries on that. All right, I'm going to shut up, and we're going to take this shot because I'm already almost 40 minutes in, and we still haven't drank or smoked anything yet. So I need to take this shot, and then I need to go and get another soda. I will be right back, and we will take a nice fat dab. Much love to all of you guys hanging out with me. 17 homies in the chat. Much love to you all. I hope that you are all having a great night. I'm not doing a giveaway or anything like that. Y'all are just hanging out with me to hang out with me. So the giveaway shit, that's all Monday through Friday. Sarah says, I'm slipping. Nah, I just have to be more aware because now I don't have somebody that I can point to and be like, yeah, look at this guy while he's making some glass. Y'all are just stuck with my ugly ass. So I have to make sure that I can actually keep up with the chat and interact with you guys properly. I also have to make sure that I fucking have something to talk about. So I can't get too Schwifty. The other thing is, these run a lot longer than Instagram live streams. For those of you that have been following me, helping Brother Jack, and you're just getting to my YouTube shit, this is where I cut my teeth. So I've done at least 2 live streams that are 8 hours long. That's the longest that YouTube will allow you to be live before they cut you off. So I've literally done 8-hour shifts on live streams. And I'm not saying where I like check in and I have you guys in the background while I'm doing something. I'm saying we start a stream and I'm here with you motherfuckers for 8 hours. I've done that. 420 says, trust is earned, not given. I feel you. And you know what, fam? It's really hard to trust people when you're on social media because there's a lot of folks like Silent Wolf. I do trust him, but I've never met him in person. And that was a very hard threshold to cross for me. but he earned it because he's been around that long. So it's not impossible, but it's not easy either.
Welcome to the program. I'm sorry. I thought the show was over. It started? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sarah says, Cynic, can you show David the Mario Brothers rig? Pretty absolutely. Let me take this shot, miss, and grab another soda, and we will break out the Mario stuff that I have. Not just the piranha plant, but the matching caps that I have and the little bomb. We'll get that too. So give me just a second, guys, and that's the thing. We're celebrating 3K, guys. We'll go through the whole fucking collection. I don't care. I got the time. I'm just chilling. So if you guys want to hang out, Mr. Bone, what's going on, brother? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you and Mrs. Bone are doing good. Shit. You got here just in time because we're about to take a shot of some whiskey. Okay. Be right back. Oh. Okay, so Silent Wolf says, same. I don't trust my mom or my dad, bruh. We can have a whole... I could probably do a whole stream on family stuff because my great-grandparents have accused me and my grandma and my grandpa of murder. So that shit was out of control. iDab says, cold start, bruh. Cold starts can be awesome if you like to take smaller dabs. We got my cousin in the chat. What's going on? So here's the thing. I have nothing against cold start dabs. I think that if you're taking the appropriately sized dab, then they're amazing and you get a lot of flavor off of them. The reason why I don't take cold start dabs is because I don't take little baby dabs. I take very substantial dabs, and I need a good deal of heat to actually fucking vaporize that shit effectively and not have to fucking keep heating it up 3 or 4 times to take a dab. He says, I take 0.1 cold starts, brother. Yeah, so I love you to death, iDab, but that ain't shit. I take 0.3s, 0.4s on a regular basis. So that's why I was saying I think that cold starts are perfect, but I think that they're perfect for people that don't dab a lot. And you basically confirmed it for me. Okay, so let's go ahead and pack up a nice fat dab. 420 is going to pack a bowl. Silent Wolf says, I like to take fat dabs. Yes, he does. I've seen him do it. He has sent me the fucking proof. iDab says, Eric Kahn better knows iDab. That doesn't even look like proper English. So I don't know if you need to rewrite that or what, but I don't even know what the fuck you were saying there. 420, I am drinking Wild Turkey, fam. That is my drink of choice. Most of the time when we are taking shots and dabs, we're going to be taking shots of that Wild Turkey. Miss Sarah already knows. Bud King, what's going on, fam? Hey, we got my other cousin Peachy in here. What's going on, cuz? Love you guys. Hope everyone is doing good on the coast. I feel like we need to pour another shot. iDab says he is far more intelligent. Ooh, so it looks like iDab is a hater. Bye, iDab. Suck my dick, lick my balls in the taint, just all the way back to the asshole. One shot, and I'm a drunk boy. That's what I love about ignorant fucks. That also tells me that he wouldn't be able to keep up, and if he actually was here, I would probably have him asleep on the floor about 2 shots and 2 dabs in. And Miss Phaedra, so if you guys actually follow me here on my YouTube, you're going to see that this happens on a regular basis because YouTube's a lot bigger than Instagram, and there are trolls. I have trolls. So when Jack is just like, I got a lot of haters, that's why my shit is on private. Motherfucker, you've never been on YouTube as hard as I have. You have no idea what trolls are. 420 says, iDab was joking, guys. He is chill. 420. So anybody that makes fun of my drinking habits and goes out of their way to call me a drunk, that's a pet peeve of mine. So even if he was joking, fuck him. And he can find a better way to tell a joke. So he doesn't need to watch my content anymore. The man. Appreciate that. 420 says, stick around, iDab. Yeah, stick around, but you ain't going to say shit because you're blocked. So you're not going to be putting anything in the chat. But if you want to stick around, go for it. Mr. Bone says, oh, yeah, trolls be trolling. And 420, I apologize if that's your friend, fam. But again, you want to come at me sideways? I really don't have. There isn't like a 3-strike system with me. It's like, hey, 1 strike. You fuck up. Peace. Silent Wolf says, used to get a lot of haters. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Very familiar with what it is to be a content creator and a host on a live stream. It is something that I have been doing for literally years now. And, like Brother Bingus says, 0 tolerance. So I feel that there's a good and a bad way to say anything. Even if you disagree with somebody, there's a way to insult them to where it actually doesn't sound that bad. But, hey, my content isn't for everybody. I'm not going to get along with everybody, and that's actually one of my tenets. So while we have 19 people in here, I feel like we should throw them out again because some of you may not exactly know who I am or how I act. So I'm not here to be everybody's friend. I'm not here to be politically correct. I'm not going to say things that everyone agrees with, and I ain't no fucking cartoon character. Having said that, let us go and take a dab. Now, so the man, what I'm going to say about being blocked in someone like Brother Bingus's chat is that because he has a larger channel, he also, that's not what I was going to say. That's just a burp. He also has moderators. And one of the problems with YouTube and moderators is that moderators are their own person. So if I give somebody a blue wrench and one of my friends comes in, but they don't like that friend and I don't notice it, that moderator can still block that person who is my friend, and I won't even know. So, Brother Bingus, or actually I should say the man, what I will say is it could be one of those two things, because Brother Bingus is actually being honest about it, and he's like, you probably pissed me off. So either you did that, or you pissed off one of his moderators, and they removed you. That's actually something that I have found kind of commonly. And so I think that it is good to have a relationship with the actual channel owner, because like if I ever got blocked from Brother Bingus's channel, I really don't think that would be him. I think it would be one of his moderators. But the awesome thing is, since he's a good friend of mine, I can just hit him up and be like, Brother Bingus, not exactly sure what happened, but it seems like I'm blocked from your channel. And I'm sure that he would get back to me real quick and we would figure it out. 420 says, it's your channel, your choice, Cynic, but an open mind, Absolutely. So 420, when someone goes, so, okay, I will grant you that. In the context, if someone were to write drunk boy and nothing else after you've just taken a shot and you disagreed with them, are you going to take that as someone coming at you lightly or someone coming at you with hostility? Because I'll take a screenshot and send it to you. Or you can just go a little bit up into the chat. Or actually, no, you can't because I blocked him. I don't know if you saw the comment that he put in there, but everybody has the ability to laugh and joke and be fun. But when all you do is put drunk boy and there's no other context to that, I'm not going to take it as you're just joking around trying to be my friend. So again, he got... It's hard to explain your way out of something you behaved your way into. And so his behavior caused me to react. And unfortunately, now he has to live with that reaction, which was based on his behavior. So the man, exactly. And yeah, that's that's the thing about moderators, and that's the thing about larger channels is once you have a larger channel, and especially like Brother Bingus. Brother Bingus was basically like he was basically like a host for other live streams. So I know that when he started doing his own shit, there were a lot of people that transferred from the place that he was hosting before because they were like, shit, where's Bingus? You know, we tune in for Brother Bingus. So on a level, he had to have moderators because there's a lot of people in his chat. But as far as like him giving the wrench to people who are con artists, that's between you and him, because I'm not going to keep up with all of this stuff about him spamming your email. That sucks. And I would say, yeah, just reach out to Brother Bingus and maybe you guys will be able to work it out. But in the meantime, I do think that it is time to take a nice fat dab. I'll be right back, guys. The man says, yeah, I love Bingus's live. He's on another level. 420 says, it's hard to tell. Exactly. It is hard to tell. So you know what I do is that because I've had years of content creating behind my belt, I've been able to learn that most of the time your gut feeling is right. So again, unfortunately, he chose the wrong set of words. I really don't need the one extra subscriber. So 420 says past behavior factors in. You know what? I can agree with that. But then again, you could have somebody who's been cool for a while and then all of a sudden they turn into a troll because you disagree with them on something, which has also happened to me. There's been people that have followed me and been real strong supporters of my content, and then I'll go on to their video or something and I'll just leave a comment disagreeing with something small. And one thing that I'll say about that is when I disagree with somebody, I'll always frame it in the context of, hey fam, totally see where you're coming from with what you're saying. Have you ever considered? And then I'll give my point. And what I've seen with a lot of folks is that even if I go that route and I try and be real nice about it, that will turn them into a troll. And the next time I see them, they're going to be talking shit. So it's really, the thing about the internet is that it's so big. There's so many people here. There's all of these different personalities that are going to end up running into you. And instead of trying to understand each individual one, for the most part, after you've dealt with so many, you can actually kind of gauge more or less what kind of personality type you're dealing with on just a couple of short social interactions. 420 says, I've been on panels with Bingus. Dude is legit. Hell yeah, he is. That's my brother. Outsider says, shout out from Albuquerque. Much love to you out there in Albuquerque, fam. We're going to go in on a nice fat dab of some straw nana. We are celebrating 3,000 subscribers with you, my people. And you know what? I think that we're just going to dab the whole rest of that. We're just going to throw that in the banger. And yes, today we are firing it up for our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, Son of the living God, who materialized himself and gave himself a physical body so that he could not only live a sinless life, but also offer himself as a sacrifice for our sins, because we are fallen. We're sinners. And if you don't think that we're fallen, just think of the countless people that you've met in your life that have fucked you over somehow. They might have been the nicest person at the time you thought until they fucked you over. And that's because as human beings, we're very fallen. So we are all capable of the worst possible human behavior. The only thing that separates me from like a convicted felon who's killed his whole family is like a bad day. So I think that grounding yourself in reality is very important. And I think that understanding that we are definitely in need of some help is also a good idea. So days like today are good reminders that there is someone who is trying to help us, and that's actually our Lord and Savior, the being that created us. And so if you guys ever want to get more into that, I would say definitely explore the Christian faith and see where that takes you. But I would say keep an open mind. And if you are on a search for truth, then you have to ask yourself, am I looking for a convenient truth, or am I looking for the objective truth? Because a convenient truth may not be an objective truth. It just may be something that makes you feel good. In which case, is that a truth at all? I hadn't said that, guys. Let's go ahead and take a nice fat dab. 20 homies in the chat. It is 8:40 Cali time. I don't know what time it is where you are, but I sure am glad that you're here. I'm going to hang out for probably like another half hour to an hour, and then we're going to check out for tonight. I definitely need to give you guys more content. Again, it's been about 4 weeks since I checked in. Been trying to work on stuff, and so actually to all of you guys, if anybody wants to support the brand, we have Dead Cynic stickers. So if you want to get yourself some, the new Geisha Girl came out fucking awesome. Focus. So they are $5 a piece if you just want one or two, or you can get a set of 5 shipped for $20. So you basically get free shipping and a free sticker. Really, really good deal. They are high quality stickers from Sticker Mule, so they're made to go indoors or outdoors, and I think that they came out pretty dope. Mr. Bone, so if you want some slaps, hit me up on Instagram. Silent Wolf, I had to, bro. You're my family. And so I wanted to send you also, not just my slaps, but I'm pretty sure I sent you some out of my personal collection as well. So yeah, anybody that wants to get some slaps, hit me up on Instagram or send me a Gmail, because they are for sale. I have quite a few left, and they are, again, $5 a piece if you only want one or two, or you can get a set of 5 shipped for $20. So basically you get free shipping, you get a free sticker. I think that's a really great deal. So, hey. Let's put on some Japanese trap like we normally do. But yes, again, super stoked with how that came out. I'm very proud of that design, and the mats will be coming soon. I'm just literally I'm waiting for Dab Mats to send me the invoice so that I can pay for my bulk order, and then we will have Dab Mats. That's awesome, Bone. He hasn't hit me up in a while, and he owes me some work, so that's kind of funny. I guess I need to reach out to him and see what the fuck is going on, but that's cool. You did all I could ever get. Yeah, after Semi moved, he kind of fell off the map there. He hasn't really said anything to me. But that's all right. Thankfully, I don't have any projects besides a couple of things that I've already paid for that he needs to make. So it's not like I'm waiting on anything huge. Brother Bingus, so that was a gentleman. I'll send you his information on Instagram, but it's nobody in the 42710 community. He is a graphic artist. That's what he does for a living. And the geisha wasn't cheap. It was not a cheap design. I spent a good probably 2 or 3 weeks sending ideas back and forth with him because he would send me prototypes of, okay, this is what I got so far. What do you think of this? What if we put this in here? And so I would tweak that and be like, okay, well, what do you think of this? What if we took this off and replaced it with this? And so after about 3 weeks, we finalized the design, and that's what we came out with. But yeah, I think that he does amazing work. Again, it's not cheap, but it's awesome. Absolutely. And so he did such a good job that there's actually another logo that I would like him to work on for me. So in the very near future, when I have the money for that, I'm going to hit him up and we're going to build a second logo. But for the meantime, I think that I'll be able to use this geisha for a while because she's very detailed. Came out pretty awesome. Silent Wolf, yes, Sueda. That is him. So guys, if you want, Silent Wolf left a link to the graphic designer that made my Geisha Girl design that we are advertising now. You're more than welcome to go check that out. Cheers. Okay, now, a while ago, let's see if she's even still in here. Oh, I can't see. So, Ms. Blissfully Baked, I apologize if you're still in here. I've taken so long to get to the... Okay, Ms. Phaedra, got you. So, Ms. Phaedra, if you and Ms. Sarah are still here, I apologize for lagging. Miss Sarah asked me to break out the piranha plant so that I could show her the Mario stuff. I'm going to do that right now. And Miss Phaedra, to answer your question, we just took a dab of the straw nana. Okay, so she's putting dinner away. No problem, miss. So yeah, I'm just going to dust all these off then because I haven't broke them out in a little while. But this is actually, okay, so some history behind the Red Menace. There technically are two versions. I had a recycler made a couple of years ago in the theme of the Mario Brothers game, and I wanted it to be a piranha plant recycler. So I hit up Semiglass, and I asked him to make me a piranha plant, and he did, and it was awesome. Mr. Bone says 1 and 2, yes. So 420 says, Eagle is live, bro, in case you are wrapping up. So, guys, if you would like to go and chill on another channel, fucking Talking Shit with Eagle is live. Brother Eagle Gardens will be hanging out and doing his interview thing. And then after he does the fucking Talking Shit with Eagle episode, he will be online on his channel again for the Wormhole. So if you guys want to go hang out with him and show some love, you are more than welcome to do that. If you get tired of listening to me talk, get the fuck out of here. Go watch him. Okay. 420 says, you losing views to Eagle. So here's the thing, 420. It only matters if you care. Whoever's going to tune in is whoever's going to tune in. You know, nobody has to hang out with me here. This is a celebration I'm doing for myself because I got to 3,000. So as much as I love you guys, I could give a shit. I could be talking to myself and I would still be just as happy. This is just something that I'm doing to document that we pretty much got to 3,000. So that is why I said, if anybody wants to go and watch, please feel free. Because he's a good friend, and hey, I know that he's got plenty of people in his chat at any given time. Him and Brother Bingus, they all have a very, very steady supply of people in their streams. And what I will say is that's awesome, because they do it on a regular basis. Even when I was doing it on a regular basis, I'll say we probably only got to around where we are right now. There would be about 16 to about 20 people in the chat. So I never got super huge, even when I did it on a regular basis, and I guess this is the thing, guys, is I've always been comfortable with the attitude that I'm not going to be a very big channel. And so that automatically gave me the mindset of I could give a shit. You know, there's a lot of things that don't bother me because I've already accepted the fact that this is a hobby. So again, every single one of you could leave and I could just be here by myself and I would still be cool. But I really appreciate the fact that you are still here. And honestly, because Miss Blissfully Baked wanted to see it, I think we might actually take a dab out of the Red Menace. I haven't used it in a while, and I was thinking for 3,000 subscribers, we should take a really fat dab. So if we do take a really fat dab, we should take a dab out of a piece that handles fat dabs really well. And that would be the Red Menace. So I'm thinking we'll probably just put water in the Red Menace. So you guys will need to give me a second. And yeah, so all right, the more that I think about it, the more I think that we should do that. So okay, guys, give me 1 second. I will be right back. We're going to put some water in the Red Menace. I think that will give Miss Sarah some time to do the stuff that she needs to do. Brother Bingus says, I'm out of vodka. Fuck. The man says, take a huge dab. Oh, we're gonna, fam. So I will. 420. Well, you hear me talking, fam. I haven't gone anywhere. But that's the thing. Again, love you guys to death. Brother Eagle is live, and he's doing his thing right now. So if you guys get tired of listening to me, go hang out. Show him some love. Fuck. Tell him that I sent you. Be like, yo, I was just over there with Dead Cynic. He was kind of boring me, so he was like, you know where you could go? Fucking talking shit with Eagle. Tell him that shit. Let's see. Silent Wolf says, let's see you rip that old bedside buddy. You know what, fam? We'll do that for 5,000. When we get to 5,000 subscribers, we'll like smoke out of every single piece in the collection. Walter says, hi-lo. What's going on, fam? Okay, give me just a second, guys. I'll be right back. I need to put water in the piranha plant, and then we will discuss it a little bit, and then we'll take a nice fat dab on it. Cheers. All right, everybody. So we got the Red Menace filled up. Let's finish the story. So originally, I hit Semi-Glass up, and I asked him to make me a piranha plant recycler. And he did. and it was amazing, and I smoked out of it, and it was a great piece. And then I noticed that there was something that he didn't do. I asked him specifically on the first piranha plant to make some kind of vine or something that came out of the base that would be able to hold a marble. And he kind of did that, and he kind of didn't. He put a vine on there, but he didn't angle it horizontally. He angled it to where it was hella crooked. And the only way you could get something to stay in there is if it was like a dabber with a marble at the end, because you had to have that piece of glass basically kind of locking it in there, or else if it was a marble, it would just fall out because it was tilted so far forward. Now, that pissed me off because I specifically paid him for a project, and when I asked for things very, very specific, and I didn't ask him for something that was hella tilted forward that I could put a dabber in. I asked him for a vine that could hold a marble. So, Silent Wolf, probably not. Mr. Bone was just saying that he was working on a Blue V rig for him, which I thought was kind of funny because I haven't heard from him in months, and he's still got a couple small pieces that he owes me. And after I get those, I don't think I will. 420 says, Bingus, set that shit up, bro. The collab, 2 streams, 1 show. The AI will jerk so hard the servers will Johnny 5 that thermal paste. What collab is that? Oh, well, shit. Yeah, Brother Bingus wants to hop on. He's always welcome. That's my family. So, you know, he's always welcome. And I mean, shit, it would be awesome to give Brother Eagle the day off and have him on the stream, but I know he does his thing and he's not gonna take a day off. He's very dedicated to his fucking show. So, you know, as much as I would love to have him on an episode of Sesh with Cynic or something like that. But yeah, I don't think he really takes any days off. So I don't know if that'll ever be possible. But anyway, so I tell Semi that I'm going to send back the piranha plant so that he can fix it. And where I fucked up was I didn't wrap it up good enough. So when it got there, it was all mangled up, and I was like, fuck. All right, well, if I was going to change one thing, then we might as well just make a bigger, better piranha plant. So I tell you what, give me a good price on the new one, and let's fucking get started on designing the new one. So we have here the head of the old piranha plant, which was the mouthpiece. And this got turned into a pendy that I have hanging in my closet. So this right here is the Red Menace. The mouthpiece is the head, so you actually got to kiss it to fucking take your dab. And it does have teeth in there. The spots are done up in Secret White and Moonstone, which is why you can see that kind of blue tint to the edges there. And then as we move down, you can actually see some Secret White got worked into the stem here. So like right there, you can see like a little burl. And in person, there's a lot of detail. It's like actually looking at a tree trunk. We have the indica leaf over here, and this was actually a glass leaf that was attached to the first Red Menace. And then we have the sativa leaf over here. And then if you angle this down, on the top of the pot, there's a bunch of slime swirled into the galaxy black. So it looks like the stem is coming out of a portal, like a Rick and Morty portal. And then around the edges, we got a couple of different things. So we have the only Dead Cynic keychain in existence. And then we have a Dab Pack keychain. And then we have a bunch of slime and moonstone. So these are all moonstone thorns. And 2 of these vines are actually uptakes. So these 2 vines right here, they move water. The other vines, like these ones here on the bottom and stuff, these are just stabilizers. We got a bullet bill coming around the back, and this is done up in steel wool and moonstone. And so we have actually, I have the first bullet bill. So let's show a size comparison. So here's the first one, and here's the second one, because we were able to save it, and this got put on a custom cap stand. But that's the size difference right there, guys. And then on this side over here, we have the marble holding vine. So we are going to take a nice fat dab, and aside from the piece, after I had the piece made, Semi also made me a matching piranha plant bubble cap, and then he made me a pipe cap stand for it to fit in. And what I will say is, I don't know where the miscommunication was, or if it was just hard because of how big the piece was, but he was able to make this guy the shape of a pipe in the game. And I remember asking him multiple times, okay, so you're going to be able to make the base the same shape as a pipe in the game. I know it's not going to be the same color. That's fine. That's how I want it, but it's going to be the same shape, right? He was like, yeah. And this came out way more kind of a little lopsided and not as pronounced, I feel like. I can tell that the shape is there because I look for it. Then we also have the 2 piranha plant caps from Ouija glass that got made, and this one right here is a custom Cynic style blackened slime piranha plant with crushed opal teeth. See if we can actually get it to focus on the crushed opal there. And then one of my favorites, little Dabbin bubble cap. It's got the little wind up in the back, and the hole got put right there on the butthole. So when you have it on your banger and then you step away to take your breath, if you leave this guy on the banger, he's going to fart smoke. Mr. Bones, some piece of shit well, I shouldn't say piece of shit. It's some 1080p Logitech, but I've had it for years, and I never bought another one. Because, again, this has always been a hobby, and I'm not going to invest thousands of dollars in a webcam so that I can make videos for you guys for free. I would rather spend that money on some fucking glass. We got Brother Jack in the chat. What's going on, Brother Jack? So I was just showing off the Dabbin bubble cap, actually showing off the Mario stuff to Miss Sarah and Miss Phaedra. I think that now it is time to take a super fat dab and show you guys the kind of clouds that we can get from it. So we're going to have to pick something. So we're going to pick this Deadhead OG. Let's see, Canna says, why not just vape the same amount of milligrams of THC and terps, if not more, from the flowers? Canna Righteousness. So, I imagine that we do have vapes that you could use, and you could do that, but I never invested in those. I invested in dab rigs. So, I guess that would just be the disconnect, is that you could do that. But having worked in a head shop, I remember the kind of vaporizers that we had available, like the Volcano and like the ones with the hoses and all that kind of shit. They were all right, but they're so big and bulky and there's so much stuff that you got to do that honestly, if you're going to do that, then you might as well just dab. Mr. Bone says, not the same sport. I agree. Chef Life says, I've vaped, it sucks. And so what I'll say about that, Chef Life, is it's very much like it's an exact science, you know, because if you don't put that thing on the right temperature, or even with certain vaporizers, if you don't hit them the right way, you're going to burn the fuck out of whatever it is that you're vaporizing. So I would just say, Righteousness, that there's a lot of reasons why. My particular reason is because I didn't really care for vaping herb. And I do think that, like how you're saying, so tasty, I would argue that the dabs that I take are tastier than any of the weed that you vaporize. And obviously, you're probably going to disagree with me, and that's fine. We all have our preferences, and that's one of the beautiful things about being a responsible, free-thinking adult, is, you know, we can disagree on that and still both love weed. So isn't that amazing? You know what, guys? I gotta do it. So if we're gonna take a fat dab, we're gonna take a fat dab of this GMO rosin that I got from Miss Phaedra and Miss Sarah, because there's a lot of it. Mr. Bone, I completely agree. And that's honestly something that bothers me a little bit, is how there's like there's a division in the weed smoke. That's a pretty fat dab of some rosin, guys. There's a divide in the community between the little variations of types of medication that we use. So there's people that just dab, that shit on people that just smoke weed. There's people that just smoke weed that shit on people that just dab. And then there's people that like just dab, but they only smoke rosin, so they shit on other people that smoke anything besides just rosin. And I think that's such a fucking retarded thing to do. Like, seriously, we all enjoy the same herb in one form or another. So instead of being all petty and acting like the form that we use is the best, or like the only way that you can truly enjoy it, how about we just recognize that there's a bunch of ways to enjoy it? And if somebody enjoys it a way that we don't particularly like, who gives a fuck? Okay. Yeah. That's what we want. So guys, give me a second. We got to make sure that this nail is nice and clean. And then we will be taking a super duper fat dab of some GMO live rosin from our very good friends, Miss Sarah and Miss Phaedra. A. Diaz says, dabbing supremacist. For real, though, cuz people get like that. It's fucking stupid. But it's just, the sad thing is, what it really is that it's just like any other community. Every community has its little variations and people that disagree with dumb shit. And that's how every community is. But that's one thing that I've always tried to do as far as being I guess I've never considered myself one, but I guess people could consider me like an influencer. And I've always tried to do my best to look at every angle. Okay, so I don't like e-rigs, or I wouldn't collect them myself. Do they serve a purpose in the community? Absolutely. They make dabbing less intimidating, which opens it up to a gang of people. And most notably, the older generation of folks that doesn't want to use like a torch or deal with any of that shit. You know, if you could set a rig from a phone, that's pretty convenient. And that, again, opens up dabbing to a lot of folks that could really benefit from it. Now, again, having said that, as a glass collector, I don't plan on ever collecting an e-rig. I don't want one. But that doesn't mean I don't see where they are useful. And that's what I don't get. Well, I guess I do get it. It's just people aren't willing to actually spend the time to think about something other than themselves. So it's like, I don't use that, so it's shit. Or I don't like that, so it's fucking useless. That's not always true. Now, I will admit there's some items where it's just like, yeah, that's a waste of money. But for the most part, a lot of this shit just comes down to preference, personal experience, you fucking budget. Like, there's a lot of factors. Alrighty, y'all. So, we've been on for we're coming up on an hour and a half. We're about to take a nice fat dab of some GMO live rosin off of the Red Menace, my piranha plant rig. This is going to be pretty massive, guys. So I would say that if you got something to dab on or smoke on, get your shit ready and dab along with me. Fuck. And also, guys, be on the lookout because I've been kind of kicking around this idea. I'm thinking that if I can find artists who are willing to join me and actually get on and hang out. That's not what I was going to say. That's just a burp. I'm going to try and start a new series. Basically, it'll be the artist deep dive, but instead of me talking about an artist, it will be me interviewing an artist or a content creator. So we're going to, or rather, I'm going to try and find people to work with that do different things in the community, whether it's blow glass or make ropes for pendies or make edibles or RSO caps or what the fuck ever. I'm going to try to find people that I can actually get to hang out either here in person or through a StreamYard call. And we're going to kind of interview them and talk to them about, hey, why do you do this? What got you into doing it? You know, where do you see the community going? What do you think about where you are in the community now? I think that would be a really neat project. It's just, I've been procrastinating on it because I fucking hate trying to reach out to other people and get them to do something, because there's so many people that are just fucking flakes. Even people that I know that I like, that are close friends of mine, there's a lot of times where they'll hit me up and they'll be like, hey, bro, we should stream. And I just want to go, like, I don't even know why you're bringing this up to me, bro, because we'll set up a day and then you're just not going to be there. And I'm going to be fucking wondering what happened. I'm going to be streaming by myself. Because you can try and set things up with people, but most of the time, they're going to flake out on you. Especially when it comes to shit here on social media. That's just how people are. So I've always tried to be different. And if I tell people I'm going to do something or I'm going to be somewhere, I'm there. Having said that, again, one of the reasons why I've been dragging my feet on this idea is because I just don't want to deal with people backing out or just flaking out in general. And I know it's going to happen. Miss Sarah says, we're booking with you. And I appreciate that, Miss. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we will definitely, so for your guys' episode, I'm already trying to think of like some questions to ask you and whatnot. So we're going to have stuff to discuss for sure. Mrs. Bone, much love to you, Mrs. Bone. Canna says, what do y'all prefer, raw wax or more distilled wax? 420 says, we are all awake to the BS, bro. We know what's up. I appreciate that, fam. And it's frustrating. That's all. You know, I shouldn't say that I don't want to try, because at the end of the day, I'm going to. Like, I'm still going to fucking do it. It's frustrating. Like, it's fucking frustrating when you set things up. And so it would be, and I've explained this to people before, it would be one thing if something comes up, which happens, right? We're human. Life happens. Life happens to me all the fucking time. I would probably understand it better than most people. But when something happens, you let the other person know. If you have something planned with the person, you reach out to them and be like, hey, some shit just happened. Sorry, got to reschedule. Can't do it today, blah, 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 whatever. But I don't even get that. It's just no fucking response and no answer either. I'll hit people up and be like, so we still doing this? And I won't hear anything. That's what keeps happening to me. And so at some point, I'm just like, okay, well, fuck y'all. And that's where I've been for a little while. And I'm trying to get myself out of that mental state, but it's not easy. So bear with me, guys. I'm getting there. And Silent Wolf, not everybody is, because like Miss Sarah, she said, hey, I'm going to bring you some edibles. We're going to hang out and fucking chill and have a sesh. And that's exactly what she did. She ended up at my house and we chilled and we had a sesh and we hung out and it was a great time. I took my girlfriend out there just last night and we hung out with her and her family. I got to meet her daughter and her dogs and fucking, it was dope. So, you know, there are people that do what they say that they're going to do. But when you get on here to social media, where for the most part, it's hard to hold people accountable when they don't do shit, they don't care. And that's what I've learned. If I've learned anything, it's that people don't give a fuck. So, like, assuming that, you know, you've built good ties with somebody on social media or they're your friend. Now, you really have to get comfortable with using the word business associate or fucking acquaintance, because there's a lot of people that will follow you, will comment on your shit, will show up in a live stream. But that doesn't mean that they're your friend. Miss Phaedra, I appreciate that. Got a lot of love for you and Miss Sarah and the family. Meeting brother Jeff, and again Miss Becca and Cleo was awesome. But that's a different thing, you know, because you guys reciprocate. There's people that I've tried to make my family and I've tried to be friends with and be close with, and they don't reciprocate that at all. So you just have to be very careful, you know, with those people that you do let in, because this place is basically the entire world. And there was a time where people, they only had access to the people in their town. Now we have access to everybody in the world. And so that means that you're going to be exposed to some shitty, fucking toxic, fucking dangerous people sometimes. And knowing when to recognize that is a good thing. So this is not a natural thing, you know. I don't have 14 friends in real life, you know, and there's 14 people hanging out with me right now. All right, guys, we're gonna change the camera angle. We're about ready to take this fat dab. Here we go. Much love to all of you 3,000 motherfucking subscribers. You know, it'll only take me another 4 years to get another 3,000, but here we go. Whatever. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Whew. Oh. Holy fuck. Miss Sarah, all you gotta do is ask me. If you would have asked me when you came last time, I'd have put water in it. See, what I want when people come over and they hang out and they see the collection, I get it. Silent Wolf, it was fucking delicious. It smells like I just cooked a steak and brought that shit in here. There's so much garlic in the air. Jim, we're gonna take another one. So I want people to be like, bruh, can I hit that? Like, can I hold it and fucking look at it real? Like, me as a glass collector, I get nervous around stuff, but at the same time, like, I know I can hold a piece and fucking turn it in my hands and it'll still be all right. So you guys are more than welcome to, like, if Miss Phaedra, when you come and hang out, if there's anything that you see that you want to use, if you want to hit out of the little Psyduck, if you want to hit out of the little fucking slug, if you want to hit out of Lucy, she's got a fat ass. You got to be careful. I don't care. All you got to do is ask me. I'll put water in it. Like, seriously, one of my favorite things as a stoner is being able to watch other people use my rigs and watch them function and watch somebody else get a fat cloud out of it. So, I mean, fuck, if you can handle the dab, I will pack you the dab and we'll get it handled. Having said that, okay, so let's take another shot. 420 says, gotta find yourself before you can find others. Sarah says, okay, I'm gonna hit them all and I'll do it in our stream if you want. So, Miss Sarah, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I don't know if, so like how Dave was yesterday when we came over, I don't know if you'll be able to leave safely if we do that. You guys might need to like chill and take a fucking weed nap before you go. So, if you think you can do that, I am down because I've never even done it before. So we'll, instead of making it we'll do the video where we do what we'll talk about Blissfully Baked and we'll do the stuff about the products. And then we will get on a live stream and we'll go through all the pieces and we'll make a fucking live. Are you flexing on me, bro? Flexing on me? But no, I think it would be fun. And again, I've never done it before. So if you guys are down, I mean, fuck. And you guys got enough fucking extracts too. Holy shit. When I went over, so guys, 17 homies in the chat. When I went to go visit Miss Sarah and Miss Phaedra, they're sisters, by the way. When I went to go visit them, they had, so I have a little box, right? They both had a case a big motherfucker with like layers, like little shelves that popped out, and they had different compartments and shit. And that thing was full. So these guys got dabs. Like, you think I got dabs? They got dabs. And if they want to come and hit every single piece that I got, well, fuck. I'm just going to have to get it ready. Guess I'm going to have to dust these motherfuckers off. But nah, those ladies, hey, they are the shit. And they got dabs. Yeah, they got dabs. And ladies, I'm sorry to put you on blast like that, but y'all got fucking dabs. Like, I thought I had a head stash. My shit ain't shit. My shit ain't shit. I will say that. I'll say that. Honestly. No shame. No shame. Sarah says, I'll bring you a French maid outfit, and Phaedra the hand and I can watch. What? Life is hard, and the more we keep it real, the easier it is to stay together as humanity. Gotta keep it real. Righteousness. There's nothing wrong with being proud of the fact that you have a fat head stash. Because you know what? Even what I picked up from Miss Sarah and Miss Phaedra, like, I think that that's a pretty substantial amount for what I paid. And I was very happy with it. And I was like, oh, yeah, I got me some dabs. Then I went to go pick it up. And they were like, here, we got the fucking... there's stuff that we don't even like. So here's a bunch of grams of fucking GMO. And I was like... So now I got a bunch of GMO rosin. Oh, so Miss Sarah, Miss Phaedra, and the hand. Apparently they're going to watch me dust. And Sarah's going to bring me a French maid outfit. Now I get it. Oh, I'm going to need a duster too, because I don't actually like dust. I just pull that shit down and wipe it. Because I used to work in a head shop. So when you clean the shelves, you take all the pieces off the shelf, you clean the shelf, you clean the pieces, and then you put them all back. Like there's no dusting. That's my process anyway. Phaedra says we will bring one. This one. Alrighty, guys. So 9:28. We got 15 homies in the chat. What's going on, 15 homies? Think that we will take a shot, another fat dab. Miss Sarah, she's got family stuff going on. You know, she's got 2 girls, so can't have her next to me all the time. That would be awesome, but, you know, she's got her own family stuff to do, and I definitely appreciate that. Her girls are awesome. I got to meet them the other day. So, yeah, you know, she's just doing her family thing, so I'm over here doing my thing. And I think I might actually see her tomorrow, so, yeah, but she is busy, and I mean, obviously, because it's a holiday, so... Okay, so guys, I think that, man, that was a fat dab with some fucking garlic. Woo! That rosin got me. What are we gonna take next then? I think that we will. So you know what we're gonna do? And you know what's funny is the name that this guy chose. So we're gonna dab on some. Let's line it up here. We're gonna dab on some Sour Fuel by. Let me turn that correctly. El Cochino. Focus, bitch. How close does it need to be, really? Bam. And there's a pretty fat diamond in there. So I think that we're going to mix some of this Sour Fuel with the last of this Straw Nana. That's a pretty fat dab right there. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the dab of Sour Fuel into the Straw Nana jar, since that'll be easier to scoop up. So we're going to take these Sour Fuel diamonds right here. Let's see how close we need to get it for this bitch to fucking zoom in, or actually focus. Or do I need to put my hand in the back here? Will that help? Yeah, do your fucking job, bitch. Well, I tried. Numb Hoodie. I'm sober right now. I am one shot and a dab in. So what I think of as sober is when I start drinking. And if I've only taken one shot, then I'm pretty sober. But we are celebrating 3,000 subscribers, so I am going to indulge a little bit tonight. And if you have a problem with that, or you're going to make a big deal out of it, you can watch another channel. You're more than welcome to do that. All right. Today's fell's already saying, please go. So, yeah, you're already not making friends, fam. I don't know why people... And see, this is the kind of shit that I'm talking about. Why, as someone who probably has never commented on like a video, this is probably the first live stream that you've caught. I would think that there's a million other things that you could open up a conversation with. Did you really think that that was going to be met with, oh, wow, thanks for asking that question? So I would just say be careful with whatever it is you're going to say next. Oh boy. This is going to be a pretty fat dab. So we got that fat scoop of Straw Nana on top of all of those diamonds, because that's an empty jar now. Which one's right, Phaedra? The Days Fell? I'm pretty sure The Days Fell is the homie. Let's see. Jim Rayner says it helps if you cover the background and only the dab is foreground. You know what, Jim Rayner? I agree, and I will try to do that more. because I always forget, you know. That's one thing that I will say is like after I get a dab or two in, I'll forget the little shit like I'm supposed to try and cut. Because what I think it is this webcam. It's looking for my face to fucking focus in on that. So I have to cover my face. But I also think you're right. I got to try and put something in the background and just have the dab in the foreground. Bug it. That's why we can just do this right here. Diamonds. But what I am at, and so you know what? We'll take a. So here's the marble that it's holding. This is a 30 millimeter. Can we get it to focus? Focus. Maybe if we have nothing else against the background. Just the carpet. Can we get focus then? Come on. Come on. There we go. So we have a purple lilac flower with a white opal encasement on top of some ghost white. And the really neat thing about this marble is that when you actually turn it upside down, it looks like a jellyfish floating on top of an opal. And it chills right there on that vine. This is my dab station right here, guys. As you're looking at me, this is what I'm looking at. Okay. So I think I'm just going to do that instead of trying to do the fucking... It's going to be a little bit of vertigo kind of shit, but from now on, I think that we're just going to take the camera off and just show you guys what I need to fucking show you guys. Because instead of doing everything backwards, that was way easier to be able to show you all the angles of the marble and shit. So I have a hard, and that's what always fucks me up, is because when this all plays back and you're watching it on YouTube, the chat is going to be, I apologize. Right now, when I'm looking at the chat, it is right here. This is where the chat is. But when it gets brought up and it's actually playing the video, chat's going to be over here. And that shit fucks me up. Let's see. Been waiting a bit for a good Cynic stream again. Been too long. Love it, brother. I will try and get back to that shit. Even if I don't do regular content during the week, we will try and do a stream at least once a week at the end of the week. I'm going to be totally honest. I kind of got burned out on live streaming because I've been helping another content creator do his thing. And we basically do that Monday through Friday. We're supposed to take Saturday and Sunday off, but most of the time, even on those days, he's live and people will DM me and be like, hey, where are you? Why don't you hop in with him? So, like, even though I'm trying to do stuff for other sources of content that I have, like my own fucking YouTube channel, sometimes that's hard. And I imagine that really the only reason why nothing like that happened today is because it's Easter and he has a little boy, so he's doing family stuff. Or else I'd probably be live with him. So, and he was in here a little bit earlier. He might still be here. Brother Jack, hope you and Bryson have a good day. Much love to you. Much love to you and your whole family. You and Bryson and Grandma and Grandpa. Hope you guys are all doing good. 420. So having said that, I would say to all of you guys, 15 homies in the chat, if you don't know what I'm talking about when I'm saying that I'm helping another content creator, y'all need to get on fucking Instagram and look for my live streams, because I've been going live with a glass blower Monday through Friday, and basically we do giveaways. We do glass giveaways. Like, not only that, but you can call dibs on stuff. And what kind of stuff, you might ask? Well, Let me grab some of the shit. So primarily, what he's made for me so far has been little things. He hasn't made any rigs or anything like that. But check this shit out. Actually, let me get the music started again. We need to find, here we go. Okay, so and this, so Mr. Bone, if you're looking for another place where you could buy some half decent glass, check this out. Actually, okay, give me a second because I need to move some glass around. Just one sec. All right. Before we take this dab, let's look at some of the things that you can get from Jack Glass Art. So, if you like, and so here's the cool thing. You can get marbles. Get yourself a heady marble, just like the one that I was showing you a little bit earlier, the jellyfish on top of an opal. Pretty fucking dope. Let's take a look at everything else. So here we have a Wu-Tang Millie spinner top. Let's see if we can. There we go. So we have a Wu-Tang Millie spinner top with 2 green opals encased in the handle stacked on top of each other. Come on. The top one got a little messy because the millie's right there on top of it, but still looks pretty damn good. And then the actual top itself is made out of canary yellow and galaxy black rolled and crushed opal. And then it's got a galaxy black tip. And this is, so what I think is dope about shit like this is that you don't have to be a stoner to like this. You don't have to smoke weed, you know, to appreciate this as a gift. You could buy this and give it to your son or your daughter or your aunt or your uncle or your fucking grandma. And then we also have a king size top. He doesn't really make these anymore, but he made a couple of them. And to show you guys the difference, there's the Wu-Tang top that I was just showing you. Big old fucking chunk of glass. And to match my spinner top, we have a Wu-Tang bubble cap. Fucking focus, bitch. Beautiful Wu-Tang Millie right there, front and center. Galaxy black. Look at that sparkle. And again, this is the Wu-Tang tubing that the top was made out of. So this is canary yellow and galaxy black rolled and crushed opal. Super fat open nose made out of galaxy black. Look at the spiral on that bitch. Here we have a galaxy black spinner cap with purple lilac accents on it. We have some purple lilac drips. Come on. Focus, motherfucker. Do I need to clean this? All right. See, did that help at all? Yeah, I think I might just need to get a new webcam. I've had this one for a couple of years, and it's kind of pissing me off right now. I'm trying to show you guys this cap. There we go. Come on, bitch. Focus. There we go. Sorry, guys. All right. But anyway, so that's just to give you guys an example of the kind of shit that we make during the week. But that's just some of it. He makes rigs, he makes dab tools, he makes pendants, and literally Monday through Friday, like we have days. So Monday, tomorrow will be Marble Mondays. If you want a set of terp pearls, if you want some pills for a terp slurper, if you want fucking a bead for your for a necklace or for a dread, or if you want fucking a marble or a terp slurper set, you can get that. On Tuesdays, we do Spinner Top Tuesdays, where we actually have a tournament for everyone that already owns a top. If you guys want to come on fucking camera with us and test out your top and see how well you can spin that shit, we all play against each other and we have a lot of fun. We're actually going to be doing like the 3rd or the 4th week coming up this week. So there's that. Wednesday is Weed Bowl Wednesday. So if you have a bong and you want to get a custom weed bowl for it, that's what we do on Wednesday. On Thursday, we have Throw It Up Thursday, where we leave it up to the people and you guys get to vote on shit that we don't normally do throughout the rest of the week. So stuff like pendies and bubble caps and dab tools, and whatever wins that night is what people can call dibs on and what we give away. Friday is Free For All Fridays, where he just does whatever he wants. And so we just hang out and see what's going to go on. But we make it really easy to win free glass, and we make it really easy to own some pretty heady glass. So to those of you that follow me here on YouTube, I don't know why you guys aren't on Instagram. And if you are on Instagram, I don't know why you aren't checking into those fucking live streams, because you're missing out on free glass, literally. And if you've been wondering where I am, it's because basically I'm doing this on there. I keep track of the homie's stuff. Silent Wolf says, I can't. I'm going to work on that for you, brother. I'm going to get you taken off that list, and we're going to be able to get you in again. But yes, guys, that's all I can say about that. So much love to everybody still hanging out. It is 2 hours into the stream. Time to take this nice fat dab and then take a shot and head out for the night. Whew, all right. this piece you got to be careful with, because that's the thing is you can't, like, I was using it as a daily driver for a while, and I was going through a lot of dabs because this is made to slay fat dabs. So I don't normally like use it on a regular basis anymore. Oh fuck, this is a huge dab that we're about to take, guys. All right, so we got a nice scoop of some sour fuel diamonds, and then we laid a bunch of straw nana sugar on top of that. So it's going to be some fruity, citrus, gassy notes, which I'm totally fucking down with. Oh, gotcha. So Silent Wolf just doesn't really like you, apparently. Or Jack doesn't like you, apparently. You got upset with him and some non-glass related shit. Okay. It happens. And so, Silent Wolf, what I would ask you to do, fam, is to try and bury the hatchet if possible so that you can get in and be part of the community, because we have a lot of fun. And I mean, fuck, you can win free glass. So, you know, why not just be like, all right, it is what it is. But we're going to go ahead and actually, yeah, okay, that's not going to fall or anything, but I got to make sure. There's a lot of concentrate on there. Let's go ahead and dab it, y'all. Much love to all of you guys. Thank you for helping me celebrate 3,000 subscribers. I don't expect to see another 1,000 anytime soon. I'm just happy that I made it this far. And again, I'm not going to be here forever, but I'm going to give you guys as much good content as I can while I'm here. And I hope that even when I'm not here anymore, you guys are able to appreciate the stuff that I left behind. So much love to everybody. Let's go ahead and take this dab and take a shot, and then we will check out so I can fucking grab something to eat and find something to watch. Don't forget, y'all, we got Cynic stickers. You can get a sticker for $5 a piece if you just want one or two, or you can get a set of 5 for $20 shipped. So you basically get free shipping and a free sticker. It's a pretty good deal. We got dab mats that will be coming soon. I'm just waiting for a response from Fat Dab Co. and Dab Mats so I can actually make my order. And then once they send me the invoice, I can pay for it. And then we'll have those made, and we will also have them available. And I will let you know when they're here and how much they're going to be. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Hope everyone has a great night. Hope you have all had a good holiday so far. Oh boy. My cousin wants to know what I'm going to watch. Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, cousin. I'm stuck between like watching some stand-up or watching some anime. So I think that I'm going to watch like some Bill Burr or some Tom Segura. If I don't do that, I think that I'm going to probably watch like some My Hero Academia or possibly like some Batman animated series. Go old school with that shit. Silent Wolf, thank you for the Instagram plug, fam. I appreciate it. Also, if you guys want to check out the second link, that is for Brother Bingus. He is a very good friend of mine. Bruh, Bill Burr's the shit. All right, we're going to need this pretty hot, guys. So we're going to go in on it about 570. Much love. Peace out, Mr. Bone. Give me a second, y'all. Woo! Fat dabs. Fat dabs. Silent Wolf. Definitely. I got no problem going live on 420. That's what we normally do. Is back when my collection was smaller, I used to break out all the pieces for 420 and put water in them all and have them around to where if somebody came to visit, they could hit any piece they wanted. I can't really do that anymore. All I can say is if somebody comes over and they want to hit any particular piece, I'm more than happy to put water in it. Because that's kind of the tradition, is that every piece is available. But I thought at the time it was awesome to have almost like a small smoke shop that you could function test all the pieces in before you tried them. And that was basically my house on 420. Every piece had water in it. So if you're like, ooh, I like this one. Damn, that's cool. And then you put it down and you're like, oh shit, I like that one. Damn, that's cool. And you just be able to like fucking try the chug out on all the different pieces. I used to really enjoy watching people do that. Bruh, that robot clown was indestructible for the most part. It did end up getting destroyed, but it was tough as shit. All right. Phaedra says we're going to put you to wipe out at Sesh on 420. Oh, wait. So do you guys have... Okay, guys. So instead of... well, shit. I may... So I'm not sure if Miss Phaedra will be at a Sesh. I know that Miss Sarah and Miss Phaedra wanted me to kind of like carnival bark for them at a Sesh one day. And I think that it would be pretty dope. Silent Wolf, I can't wait for you to visit because we'll break that shit up into days, fam. If you pass out on 5, then we'll just write down how many, the ones that you hit off of. And when you wake up, we'll continue down the list. You're my family, so you know I'm going to get you high as fuck. And so I guess the best way that I could put it is one of my really good friends, his name is Matt on Instagram. His name is One with the Dead. And he's a little younger than me. I want to say I got like 8 or 9 years on him. And he's like a little brother. I look at him like a little brother. And he came to visit me a couple years back, and he stayed the weekend at my house. And I got him so high. So he took the bus home. He was like, bruh, I was so high on the way home. I forgot where I was going at one point. And then when I got home, I was like high for another day after. So, I mean, if you want to test the skills and you actually want to like try and dab me out or like dab all of the rigs, I'm down. But y'all are probably gonna need to seriously like stay the night or something, because take a weed nap. Silent Wolf, thank you. That's my little brother, and he's good people. I love him to death. And he doesn't live in California. He moved out of state. But yeah, he came to visit before he moved. Before he moved, he came to visit, and I got him fucked up. We go hard, son. We go hard. 2 hours and 15 minutes in. It is 10 o'clock Cali time. Thank you guys so much for joining me as I celebrate 3,000 subscribers. I'm going to take this shot of wild turkey, and then I'm going to check out for the evening. So I hope that you guys all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. There is still 2 hours left, and Easter Sunday is, at least if you're in California, depending on where you are, it might already be in Monday. I don't know. But much love to all of you guys for hanging out with me. Again, I really appreciate it. Fat dabs. Fuck. I think it was the sour and the sour fuel. That fucking citrus kind of got me in the back of the throat, and I had to keep inhaling because, you know, if you're going to put that fat of a dab in the bucket, you got to take a fat dab. So even though I was like, oh, man, this is kind of, I feel my throat. Oh, boy. I had to keep going. Silent Wolf says, I'm turning 31 on the 11th. Oh, shit. All right, brother. Well, fuck. We might have to go live for that, too. I'm down to celebrate your birthday. Take a couple shots. Maybe we could get you, and you don't have to if you don't want to, but maybe we could get you up on camera with me, and, you know, we could take some dabs together. Maybe even take a shot. That'd be cool. You know, you're more than welcome to get up here on camera with me as well. Thank you, Miss Sarah. I appreciate it. You know, cheers to another 3,000. It only took me 4 years to get. That's not what I was going to say. That's just a burp. The days fell. I appreciate it, fam. Thank you. And again, thank all of you guys for supporting what I do already. The numbers, they shouldn't be important. You know, we're getting half decent information out there to people, and hopefully folks are watching it and they're absorbing stuff. I feel like they are, because you know, not all of my videos get heavily watched, but some of them, a lot of people tune in. Like, I have videos that have like 40, 50K views on them. And for a small 420, 710 content creator that doesn't get any kind of advertisement, that doesn't have any kind of monetization, you know what? To be able to say that I have videos with tens of thousands of views is pretty cool. So I'm proud of where I am. And that's the thing, is I've said it over and over again in live streams. I've never expected to be a big channel, just because of the fact that I'm abrasive. Like, I'm not going to kiss somebody's ass just to be successful. I'm not going to play along if people are full of shit and they want me to, you know, sell something that I don't think is good. So I have standards, and that's kind of a problem. So here I am. I've always been used to being the underdog or the black sheep or whatever you want to call it. And I will continue to be that underdog or black sheep or whatever you want to call it until I am not here anymore. And you know, cousin, it was crazy because I hit them up many times, like in an email or on DMs. And I said the same thing all the time. I was like, hey guys, you know, I was really curious about some of the rumors that have been going around about lab tests, and, you know, I would just really like to clarify. And if you guys could just give me a response or let me know, you know, your side, I would really like to be able to, you know, make content, because I'm a content creator. I'm not that big, but I cover stuff like what's good to try and what's healthy for you. And it would be awesome to have a response from you guys about, hey, this is what we think. And I never got a response on anything. And it's just, it's a double-edged sword. I'll admit that. It's a double-edged sword, because as a content creator, you want your page to be successful, right? You want it to grow and you want more people to follow you. But at the same time, I feel that organic growth is best. And I guess if it's going to take me that long to build a subscribership, then it's going to take me that long. It just sucks because, again, that just reminds me further that this is just a hobby. And, at some point, even with how I dialed it back for the last couple of weeks, I might dial it back even a little bit more, because at the end of the day, like, I can only do so much with the channel. And I have a lot of content on here already that people can look into and explore. And there's a lot of, like, honestly, I don't have a lot of topics left to cover. There's stuff that I don't like and that I don't want to collect. But that's the thing, is if I make a video talking about and I thought about this. I've thought about making an email video, even though I don't own an email, just to talk about why I wouldn't own one. And then it's like, okay, I could do that to explain it, but then I'm just going to have a bunch of people hating on me because they're going to be like, if you don't even have one, then what the fuck are you talking about? So at some point, I'm just going to run out of content because there's only so many things that I collect, and I don't know. That's kind of why I said, I'm not going to be here forever, because at some point I'm not going to have anything left to create content wise. I might be able to come on and do live streams, but as far as posting new topics or anything like that, at some point I'm gonna run out of entries for the glass shop, and I'm not going to be able to post any more rigs because I'll have done it all. And at that point, it's like, do I start making videos about each individual piece of the collection at that point? No, I'm not that desperate. So there's going to come a time, guys, where there's Silent Wolf says, you would do an email video and give it away. I would, fam. That's like, seriously. Be like, I was given this by this company, but guess what? I don't fucking like them. So if any of you like them, or if anybody wants one, that does sound like some shit I would do. Alrighty, y'all, 15 homies in the chat. Thank you for dealing with me this long, almost 2.5 hours. But that's pretty awesome to have 15 homies hanging with me that long. I say we go in for another shot, and then we check out for the night. Much love to all of you guys. I will see you, depending on who tunes in to the Instagram tomorrow. But Silent Wolf, I'm going to work on getting you off that list. I will be live with Jack. So that's the thing. He's going to probably go live anywhere from noon to about 6 o'clock. And yes, I know that's a pretty wide fucking berth to give a live stream, but you never know when he's going to go live. So what I would tell you guys to look out for is, if you follow me or you follow him or you follow both of us, look out for when we both go live together. Because while he's live, he could be doing anything. He could be doing dad stuff. He could be going to the store. He could be taking a shit. And if you don't believe me, then you haven't been on live streams with us before. So he could be doing anything, but usually when we go live together, that's when the giveaway starts. That's when he starts working on the stuff for the dibs. So if you guys actually want to catch the free stuff and the dib stuff, look out for when we are live together. Miss Phaedra says, we will be there tomorrow. Gotta win more glass. That's right. All right, much love to everybody. Thank you guys very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have fun with your family. Make sure that you give thanks. Life is good. God is good. Whiskey. It's not bad. The days fell. Bruh. Miss Phaedra and Miss Blissfully Baked and the Miller family, Rich and Danny, they be dibsing on shit all the time. So Brother Jack should be very thankful for their support. Absolutely. I'm thankful for their support because Miss Sarah and Miss Phaedra, they make up two sides of the same coin that is Blissfully Baked. And I have a lot of tasty treats from them. I actually have a couple right here that I could show you. Last night when I went to go visit, she sent me home with one of her Blissfully Baked brownies, and I need to eat that. Then we also have my favorite, the Rice Krispie Fruity Pebble treat. I love me some fucking Fruity Pebbles. So yeah. And all I would say is, if you are watching this for the first time and those look pretty good, then I don't know, maybe hit up that Instagram link that Silent Wolf just left in the chat. And, you know, get yourself some awesome treats. Maybe. I don't know. Possibly. I'm not encouraging anything. I can't encourage sales on this channel. All I can say is there's a link. Maybe you might want to click on it. Maybe not. You do you, fam. You do you. In the meantime, I'm going to check out and grab myself something to eat and find something to watch. Thank you guys so much again for helping me celebrate 3,000 subscribers. I hope that you have enjoyed the content that I've brought to you so far. Be looking out for more because I am going to be making content for as long as I can. Silent Wolf says, do it, do it. That's what I say. But you know, I'm just, don't take my word for it. Anyway, cheers, guys. Much love. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. To the 11 homies that are here right now, let's take one more shot before I check out. Let's do a double. Because anybody that has hung out with me this long and is still here, y'all deserve it. So let's go ahead and take one more shot because I'm just like that. And it really doesn't bother me because the fucking tolerance that I built up with these fucking live streams I've been doing throughout the week. You know, Silent Wolf, it's been crazy because there's nights where I get Schwifty as fuck on those live streams on Instagram. And that's, seriously, it's like every night of the week. So I gotta, I'm starting to stock up on like Gatorade and vitamin water and shit. There's gonna have to be a week where we take it off just so that like my liver can repair itself. That's not what I was gonna say. That's just a burp. And you know, so the funny shit, Silent Wolf, is the Miller family. They send me bottle money probably every week. You know, if they don't send me enough to buy one, sometimes it's to buy two. And that shit fucking cracks me up. But at the same time, I'm just like, I know it's because they want to see me on stream, so I try not to miss any. I think I've only missed one day out of the fucking like 11, 12 weeks that we've been doing it so far. And I think that that's pretty good. Miss Sarah, Miss Phaedra, hold on. We're going to take one more before we take off. Silent Wolf says, damn, I need to train myself. Days fell. Hang out just for a second longer. We're going to pour one more shot, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. 11 homies in the chat. Much love, 11 homies in the chat. Yeah, it's a pretty healthy shot. Okay. If you've been wondering why I haven't been here, 11 homies in the chat, pretty sure that I explained it a couple of times, but hey, I would say get on Instagram. It's worth checking out. I am actually active on there. I do go live with somebody. You can check that out Monday through Friday, and I will be doing my best to bring some more content to this channel, because we do, even if I just did the glass shop, entries for the glass shop, and I didn't really think about it much, there's a lot of pieces that we have to go through before we've gone through the entire collection. So I at least need to do that, and I will get back to it, fam. Yeah, that's all I can really say. Till then, the shop. All right. Well, we've already been here for 2.5 hours. Silent Wolf, you're my road dog. I know you're gonna be down to chill. I haven't seen you for a little bit, brother. I miss you. Now we have a chance to chill for a little bit. So let's take another fat dab together. You know, I know that you got your shit ready. So pack up a nice fat dab. I'm gonna grab some of this fucking hash rosin, or not hash rosin, but live rosin, and I'm gonna take some GMO fucking rosin with you. We're gonna get the Red Menace back over here. Actually, give me just a second, because I got a bunch of fucking glass hanging around over here, and I need to clean everything up. This shit is making me nervous. All right. Now we good. We good. All right. Everybody that's still hanging out, let's take a nice fat dab. Miss Sarah, Miss Phaedra, y'all are still here? Let's take a nice fat dab. Let's get on it. This dab is actually brought to you by Miss Blissfully Baked, or I should say Miss Sarah and Miss Phaedra, who are blissfully baked. There, actually, fuck that. Camera changing time. Here we go. Let's see if we can get that fucking... Some, come on. There we go. Some GMO rosin, y'all. That shit is tasty as fuck. And I was very blessed, super blessed, because Miss Phaedra and Miss Sarah, they don't really care for like garlicky type strains. They don't really like that. So they had this and they were just like, oh, you like it? Bah! And I was like, how do you say no to that? How do you say no to that? So, and I've told them a couple of times. Those ladies, honestly, they are too good to me. They're amazing, and that's why I hype up their brand. So that's Blissfully Baked. Silent Wolf left a link for it in the chat. If you guys want to check out the stuff that they make, I got one of their fucking Fruity Pebble treats right here, and I got 2 more in my closet. And then I got a brownie right here, and that's not so. If I could take, so if this was a wireless camera, we would go out to my Turk fridge because I got about 3 bags of mango gummy candies with some chili powder on it, and those are medicated. I don't know if it's tajin or if it's something else. Miss Phaedra, Miss Sarah, if you guys want to correct me, I'm totally cool with that. But I know that it's some kind of chili that they add to the mango gummies. And what's awesome about that is they understand that mangoes actually enhance the THC high that you get. So you're actually like advised to eat mangoes when you get high if you want to prolong and or enhance the effect of the THC that you're using. And they're fucking delicious. So here's a funny story for you, Miss Sarah and Miss Phaedra. I gave a bag of Sour Belts to the hand, and I gave a bag of mango gummies to the hand because I can't, obviously I have to give some to her. I can't take all that shit for myself. Like, that's my girl. So her mom and her stepdad got into the mango gummies and ate that shit, and they split the bag, and they were fucking feeling it. And she was voice messaging me earlier, and she was like, dude, I thought that I'd have to watch out for my kids getting into my stash. No, it's my fucking parents. So I thought that was hilarious. Chamoy and tajin. Okay, so yeah, so it's a little mixture of both of them. But yes, so that's a little story for you and Miss Sarah. You guys are awesome. And yeah, I had to give some to her. And I told her, well, fuck, if you didn't get to try any, then come back because I got a couple bags. I'll give you another bag, but watch out for your fucking parents. Don't let them get into your fucking stash. Good times, right? And so Silent Wolf, it wasn't like a by mistake thing either. Like, it wasn't like her parents, they don't smoke and they were like, oh my God, look at these fucking mango candies. Nom, nom, nom. Nah, they were like, you got medicated mango chamoy and tajin candies? Nom, nom, nom. Like, they knew exactly what that shit was. Oh, that's hilarious. Miss Phaedra. so I just gotta, thankfully you guys gave me a bunch of bags. So I need to give her one and be like, you either need to eat that here right now or fucking keep it away from your parents. But that shit was hilarious. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you so much for putting up with me for 2.5 hours. 11 homies in the chat. Let's take a fat dab. 11 homies in the chat. Silent Wolf. That's what my grandma used to think. And then I've educated them patiently for long enough to where they saw shit that I was talking about not only end up on the news, but their doctors were talking to them about it and recommending it to them. So they were like, well, fuck. We know a guy that's been talking to us about that, so we might as well just go to him. So now they actually trust me, and I just tell them about what kind of companies they should go to, and they order shit themselves. My pops recently went to go get his own fucking prescription so that if he needed to sign up with the delivery service and show them that he's actually like got a fucking card, he's got a card. Sorry, Miss Phaedra, I get on tangents sometimes. It happens. Especially when I get a little Schwifty. I'm sure that you know that. So, all right, my bad. Let's go ahead and take this fat dab. Got some GMO rosin that I got from Miss Phaedra and Miss Sarah. Silo said everyone should be high. You know what? Everybody should at least be exposed to like whatever level they're comfortable with. Like if they are down to fucking dive into the deep end and take a dab for their first time, hey, pack them a little dab so you don't fucking destroy them and let them enjoy it. If they want to smoke some weed, then fucking roll them a joint or pack them a bowl. But I do think everybody should have the chance to be exposed to how awesome it is to be high. Because in the process, you might actually discover what it helps you with. Like, you might get high and be like, oh, shit, that really helped with my back pain. Or be like, oh, shit, I got rid of my headache. Like, you don't know until you try it. Michael J. And you know what makes it even more potent? That GMO rosin, the fat dab that I just packed that I'm about to take a dab of. What I think makes it more potent is that it was a gift. And that just, because it was something that was given to me by friends of mine, people that I would honestly call them family now. They're very loving people, and they've accepted me into their clan. I got to sit in their personal space in their home and dab with them while they ate dinner. And that's probably one of the most personal experiences that you can have, is be around someone while they eat. So, you know, after you share an experience like that, I think you can call somebody family. And it was cool. It was awesome. I got to meet Miss Phaedra's daughter, who was wonderful. I got to meet her bird, who's wonderful. I got to meet their pack of dogs, who are fucking wonderful. And the next time I go back, plan on meeting the horses. Love you too, sis. I don't really say that often because, seriously, before you guys, I've only had 2 sisters, and those are my blood sisters, so adding y'all to the family is pretty special. Fat dab GMO rosin, let's go, fam. You got something to dab on, smoke on? Fucking let's make it happen.
Kiss me sweet, and we'll go flying high and birdland high in the sky above all. High in the sky above all. High in the sky above all. High in the sky.
Alrighty, y'all. Officially, we're headed out. Thank you for helping me celebrate 3,000 subscribers. I will be live on Instagram tomorrow, so check into that if you want to see some cool shit and win some glass. And I will be posting more content soon on this channel. Promise. Till then,